Alright, today we're doing another play along. This one is do we agree or disagree with the Sidemen? It's not all of them, it's only Josh, Vic, Simon, and Toby. But let's do this. Let's go.
Season 2 will be better than Season 1.
Will Inside Season 2 be better than... If you don't know what Inside is, it's the show that the Sidemen tested out for, like, doing a show. Anyways, I think yes, because they've learned from Season 1. And they'll only improve on the show and make it better. The only thing that would make it worse is the guests. Because the guests were pretty good last time. Fanta, bro. You know. Anyways. I think it will be.
Oh, toughy. So do I discuss with you or discuss with him?
No, you and
Well, no, we all discuss it as a team.
Yeah.
There are two separate cups.
Exactly.
I think it will be as good, but I don't know.
Will be difficult.
Yeah. And I think the expectations.
Oh, that's a good.
Slightly agree.
You moved it.
That's
towards us.
disagree.
Is it, universal.
That is bad. Yeah, universal.
I agree because I feel like we learned a lot of lessons from the first one that we can only improve on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Casting is like the bare minimum.
It is what you said though. The expectations will ruin it, but
Maybe. I'm not sure though. Expectation-wise, I think people don't have like insane. They know it's Season 2. They've seen Season 1. They know what it's like. I think they'll just be excited.
it will naturally be
Obviously, there
better.
can be some
Yeah.
people who are gonna
But people's like view of it may be
Over-
lesser.
Because someone's going to have
Because
like
they have
a,
something to compare it to.
well,
Yeah.
someone's going to have like a slogan or whatever, and everyone will be like, oh, they're trying to be,
That's
Costello,
really,
they're trying to be
really
Costello.
hard. That's really difficult. The top
exactly.
Fanta light breath.
And
Yeah,
check
yeah.
your moves.
He loved it.
Exactly.
I did.
No, Check Your Mirrors wasn't as prominent as I
No,
thought.
because
No.
it didn't make the edit as much. It got overshadowed by Fanta light breath. Yeah, I would say everything about the show should be better, because also we had no idea how it would play
That's the
out.
only factor.
We expected
If
them
the
not to
guests
spend
suck,
money. How
the
wrong
show
were we?
Yeah, it might go opposite this time though.
Yeah.
The guests are good.
Because they'll know we're going to pay the money
The
now.
show's good.
It might not be as much better as it should be, because that comes down to casting.
It'll be
Final-
difficult to execute.
The final episode comments means that the
Final
ending
finale.
will be better
people-
no matter what.
Yeah.
People will be happy,
Yeah, I pretty much
guaranteed.
like it.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
last
will
guy.
It could be worse.
Yeah.
We could
No,
invite someone on that everyone hates.
More. It could
And
be
they,
one.
and they still
Well,
win?
good
Yeah.
vibes.
And they steal.
That'd be good though.
Let's
That'd be
bring
good.
the winners back.
I think that was
Yeah,
easy.
that's fine.
We've
I think that's
agreed.
good.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
somewhat agree.
On the same
What's the
page.
next one?
Okay, our side of the table has better personal channel content overall than the other side.
Oh.
So, whose personal content do I think is better? Simon's is goated because he posts multiple times, like every day, pretty much, or like every other day. Simon's is goated. His stuff's always good. Josh's live stuff is good, where he does GTA RP, but other than that, I don't really watch Josh's other videos too often. He does a lot of simulator stuff, that's fine. But he mainly did that because Simon was doing it. And then Toby, full respect to Toby, I do watch some of his sports stuff, but yeah, not my favorite. For sure. I like his music stuff the best. And then for Vic, he doesn't really post anymore, so I would have to say probably Simon and Toby, because Josh doesn't post as often, neither does Vic, personally.
Well, Simon just wins this. Simon.
Wait,
there
why
you
should you
go.
agree then, Nona?
Oh, sorry. So, you know.
Well, Vic doesn't post anymore.
I'm so jet lagged.
It's a mini minter.
Yeah, it's mini minter.
Because it's the only.
I've done 3 videos this
You
year.
have done videos this year.
I like the documentary, Northern Lights documentary.
Thank you
Very
so
cool.
much.
Was it very long time
Was
ago?
that this year?
No.
Okay, good. Okay. I was going to say,
That was early last year. You represent 12. That's what me saying to you. I like your Fortnite Battle Royale.
Yeah,
So
tell you what, that was good now.
Yeah.
I'd say that's
But
valid.
Warzone Wednesdays was cool.
I like Scout.
Scalp for free.
Yeah, that was the
Last
last.
video, man.
That was your last dub, Vic.
You've been cooking recently, some heaters. Yeah,
that's
that's
an
the
easy
easy one.
Selfishness can be a good trait.
Selfish.
Selfishness.
I'd say it's good in the way that you can take care of yourself. You know, you don't have to worry about as many other people. It's good we all live on the same planet, so we all need to keep that in consideration. But it's good to be a little selfless, or a little selfish, because it means you're paying attention to your body, yourself. You're not just like you actually care in a way, I guess. Just not completely selfish, obviously. There's a balance with everything. I don't really like this question, to be honest.
Selfishness.
I was going to move it there regardless.
But that's a it's a silly question because of course it can be a good trait.
Yeah.
It didn't say is
Yeah,
a good trait. It
silly
says can be a good trait.
Selfishness is a good trait.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, no, it's very.
Yeah,
It is in some.
that one word changes it all.
Then it stays in the middle.
No, because do you agree?
If you had to push, I would. If it was just a statement, I would push to
As
that.
it is a good trait.
Bro's using like.
little
Yeah, little adjusted.
Yeah,
It's not a good trait.
There's like
in
4
general.
lines.
If you say to someone you're selfish, that's bad.
Yeah,
but
it is a
But
negative.
it can be a good trait.
Yeah.
For
Yeah, can
Can help you.
Yeah.
Be beneficial for yourself. Yeah.
I prefer more Sidemen shoot days to main channel shoot days.
You think
I prefer more Sidemen shoot days, including gaming. Well, this is more a question for them. I've watched a lot of cons behind the scenes, and I know it's way more funner to watch the main channel behind the scenes than any of. And I'm guessing that Ethan's not here. He would probably prefer like main channel because he doesn't like all the side shit as much. I think they're gonna say main, but this is a question specifically for them.
including gaming.
I like Sidemen. I like.
Yeah, wait,
Sidemen.
you don't prefer more Sidemen in gaming.
You did generational stinker.
No,
totally
no, no.
jealous.
that's not my fault.
It's like 4 in a row. Was it 4 in a row? Yeah, it's bad. You wasn't there. You weren't there.
I wasn't there. The Joella one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't there. Yeah.
Yo,
Oh,
I
that
I
love
want to bring it a bit closer because Among Us pushes that.
What you don't like Among Us?
No, I love it. I think it.
This just means
more
the same
Sidemen is
thing.
here.
This
Like,
is
that
one.
brings it closer.
Okay, but yeah. So I prefer a main channel day normally.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they?
I actually do really
Because
like
that's a
main
different
channel
experience.
days.
I like some main channel days more.
I've heard you in like a golf for a friend session. You do not want to.
No, I'm
you're not
having
having a
fun.
great time.
I'm having
You know
fun.
what, actually, you're not having fun if you have to wait an hour for the boys to set it up.
But JJ can log on to
No,
the-
but main channel videos, someone is normally this late.
Yeah, but don't take an hour to sort
And
themselves
the
There's
main
also
channel
the pressure on the
videos
main
must
channel.
be
Like,
bit more fun.
yeah.
Gotcha.
No, but the actual
They're
shoot day,
getting
I always enjoy.
traveling. I mean,
Yeah.
surely.
I can't remember the last time.
I'm hit or miss.
Surely
We've had
the
better
main
videos
channel
recently
ones
as
are
well.
I
fun.
So
can't
this
remember
year-
the last time I didn't enjoy a shoot day.
Not that the other ones
enjoyed the
aren't,
kitchen?
but
I
the
loved
main
that video.
ones.
I had a great
You
day.
didn't enjoy the haunted video. That's just.
Some of them are challenging.
Okay, well, we disagree
them.
finally.
Well, I just moved it there. He wanted it.
We're in the middle. We're
Selfishness.
Adventures and stuff.
This year's Euros has been boring.
I know.
I liked when Spain was like winning, and then like near the end, and then like right at the end. I don't know. People just the energy wasn't there for some reason. Not as exciting. I don't know. There was a weird energy at the end. There wasn't like where everyone's like. "Rah." Everyone was kind of like, I don't know.
His answer. All right, Victor.
you know ball.
I've watched one game and I didn't like it.
It was England, no.
Take that back. Take that back.
It was England.
Yeah,
She's watched one ball.
that's my only
Oh,
reference. That's
for reference, I got the app. I was paying attention to the goals being scored like live, but I didn't actually get to watch any of the games. I was just looking at the app, being like, "Oh, they scored. Oh, ooh, they took this many shots." Blah blah blah.
the only
And you
reference I have.
watched
I was just looking at live data.
What game?
Oh, I didn't really watch it. I had it on in the background at the festival.
For God's sake.
Did you not see the video I sent? We were backstage at a festival.
Yeah.
We had it on the iPhone.
It hasn't been a generational Euro.
Actually, you know what?
Very
Is
defensive.
that because of us though?
Actually,
No, like
Is it 'cause we're
a
older?
lot of games have been like that because that's football. How football's gone, right? It's less about like
Yeah.
I think
the individual
the World
flair
Cup's
and creating
penalties are good though,
Said-
right?
We
Pen-
hate penalties.
Penalties. No, penalties.
indicated.
Penalties are
Yeah,
good.
so
we now
we
have
have
to get
penalties.
through 120 minutes. And
We'll see when
Yeah,
it
but
goes
if
out,
you
actually.
don't watch 20 minutes,
If
if you turn it on at
yeah, and
penalties,
you just
spin the best.
picks up a phone with penalties.
Well, certain
so
teams have been
actually,
sick.
The thing is that there's been like good
Turkey
games.
sick the whole time.
Turkey were good to watch. Georgia were good to watch.
Switzerland were good to watch until we
Spain
played
were good
them.
to watch.
So I mean, there's been good games, but there's every Euros has had good games.
Or even better games, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Listen,
defensively, most teams have been sound. The only team that wasn't sound was like Scotland.
you're still staying
L Scotland.
You're staying
Poor
now.
guys.
I think it's been boring.
been really
And you think it's been boring? We're
I
staying
think it's
there.
been
I
really.
don't really have a say, so.
I don't think it's been boring. I've enjoyed it, but it could be better.
More boring. But wasn't the question more boring than last year? Last year.
All the Sidemen seem more interested in making content this year than last year.
Interesting. Simon goes immediately because all the Sidemen seem more interested in making content this year than last year. Didn't Simon get married last year, so he would want to make more content this year? Or interesting. He's making a lot of his own content, then he goes straight to disagree. We'll have to see what he says. But I think everyone's enjoying it more. It's been a couple years after COVID. I mean, I think it seems like people are enjoying them more. The videos have been showing like more enjoyment, but I don't know. See what they say.
Don't lie.
It depends who it is.
All the
You said
Sidemen.
all the Sidemen, so it has to be here.
It should be the Sidemen on average, because I would say the
so
Sidemen
maybe
on
he's saying
average.
it
your
because,
question.
like-
But
All the
He
Sidemen.
did. He worded it, and we should have been there.
Yeah.
So I think Simon put in there maybe not because he isn't enjoying making content this year more. I think maybe like JJ or Ethan, he knows, aren't really enjoying it as much, like making more. They just kind of want to like keep it chill. So I think I know what he's saying.
It's all the Sidemen.
So where would it be if it's a Sidemen on average then?
The Sidemen in general, I would say you would.
Up
I
here.
would- yeah, like here, like I would,
Videos across the board.
Look-
It's probably is about here.
Oh yeah,
You're saying video. You said videos, right? Not main channel.
I would
Reacts
videos
is
across the
dead.
board. Yeah, fair.
Reactors.
dead.
Cliff dive.
Fair. It's just here.
That's probably better.
Sidemen main channel, I think, would push it this way because I think everyone's been more excited for shoots this year because we're doing more
Better and
interesting,
bigger
like,
stuff,
fun
yeah.
stuff. Reacts and more Sidemen gaming that's not Among Us, dragging everything.
No, there's a bonus.
Exception to the rule.
It's easier to get famous on TikTok
TikTok.
than on YouTube.
Okay. Me, I have a very strong point because I have vids with over 3 point whatever million views on TikTok. But you see my YouTube's, it's a slower growth, but it's a more real growth. So like, I feel like if you're subscribing, which you should do if you haven't already, we're getting more of a connection versus on TikTok it's like half a second. And my most viral video on TikTok, I don't use the app anymore. I stopped using the app. And I told everyone my last TikTok was, you can go find me on YouTube basically. That was when there was the banning of it. I got rid of it. So I don't use TikTok, and I haven't used TikTok for a very long time. But my most viewed video in the millions is not even of me. It's of my cat using some stupid filter. And yeah, TikTok, I wouldn't say get famous. You can go viral easier, but you're not going to get more famous. I'd say the growth on YouTube is more real, more organic. It's longer form content, so you connect with the person more. Yeah, we'll see what they say.
Yes. But
They're gonna say
Yeah,
yes
famous.
because they're gonna say yes because of like Bevo and shit like that. Oh, I hate, by the way. All he does is swallow food whole. That's so fucking stupid. I hope he loses to Danny Aaron's, and then I hope everyone forgets about Bevo. But anyways, besides that, oh yeah, he dropped out of the fight. I hate that dude. Anyways, they're probably going to say it because of that, but if you really look at all the examples, more people have gotten famous over time on YouTube, and in very short periods of time, people have gotten famous and then gotten forgot about when it comes to TikTok.
Meaning actually well known, like not just views.
That's a good question.
You know what I mean, though. Like,
I think we can.
but if you walk down the street, is it easier to?
you get more notoriety on
It's
TikTok.
easier to be YouTube famous than TikTok famous than YouTube famous.
I'm making a stance. I
Or just famous in
heavily
general.
agree.
TikTok.
Because I see,
mean, yeah.
the
TikTok.
reason I say that is because effortless shit makes you go on TikTok. Example,
Shout out Leo.
Yeah, but
Whoa.
it's for a short
You're
period of
saying
time.
effortless.
It may make you blast off. I don't even know. Like, I don't even know who Toby is. And, like, people who were famous like a year or 2 years ago on TikTok, where are they now? If they haven't moved to YouTube, they've gone. So there's your fucking evidence. If they're not on YouTube, they disappeared. They got basically the pattern is that people pop off on TikTok. They realize they can't keep doing the same old stick again and again. So then they rather get smart and start doing content on YouTube and move their audience to YouTube, or they just get forgotten about. So, anyways, and I think YouTube's better. Like I've always liked the longer form. The short form, like I first never wanted to download TikTok. I downloaded it. I always thought it was stupid. Got viral, or a few of my vids went viral, and they were stupid. They weren't even basically me in the video. I didn't even talk. And I have way much more fun making YouTube videos and longer videos than I ever did making fucking TikToks. I'll tell you that.
Whoa.
She knows it.
Shaking your head is
Whoa.
effort, bro. I can't look.
And you got to crunch your nose.
See, I tried. I tried to do both at the same time.
But for that pure reason, like on YouTube, you couldn't do a little trend and become quote unquote famous. And the Huck
what you could
Tour
with shorts
girl who's
now.
going on tour
Wow.
and getting management.
The Huck Tour.
That's like that was easy. That, she
She
didn't
ruined
even
it.
have to set up a channel or a camera to become famous.
She ruined it all.
TikTok made her famous.
And she doesn't want to be the Hawk Tour girl. She'll
No,
just something
yeah.
else now.
Yeah, but the whole also, do people not find it weird that TikTok is working this way? Why are certain videos getting so many views? Do people not think about this thing? Like, especially Vic, I wouldn't expect him to just look at it at a surface level. You have to think a little deeper about it. TikTok's, of course, it's being banned in places because it's mainly being used to spy on people and figure out, like, what other countries are up to, what's popping, what's popular in other countries. I don't know. Let's make an app TikTok.
Therefore, it has been
It is
agree.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is
Temporary
easier.
fame.
But it's easier.
Hawk Tour! Simon are keeping Among Us alive.
We're not keeping up.
Yes. Like, I don't know anyone else who plays Among Us, and I don't know there's no one else I watch, or I would like watching play Among Us other than the Sidemen. So I think they're very much keeping it alive.
Alive.
Yes, we
I'd go
are.
there.
What do you
Yes.
mean we keep the game? The game is dead.
Sunday's been doing it for time too.
Is he still doing it?
Yeah.
I'd go.
Okay, fair.
You got to give him his flowers too,
Yeah.
so we can go in here.
Fine.
And,
no,
and as much as I.
And the memes are pretty much gone. Like, there was memes. That was keeping it alive. But now there's, like, no Among Us memes. Barely ever. So, very much the Sidemen keeping it.
I'm also seeing everyone watching our
Are they
videos.
playing?
No one's playing it
That's
still.
what I was. That's
I
what.
know.
What is alive?
But alive, I would say, is people watching and playing.
The
It's on.
memory
it's
of
on-
Among Us is alive.
Yeah.
We're keeping it on life support.
Yeah.
That's all.
Pretty good
it is.
life.
We can turn off the switch at any time.
Yeah.
I think you'd be.
Yeah, Among Us.
You don't get 10 mil subs, you won't post it anymore.
I still think above.
No, we were threatening Among Us.
I know, but I'm threatening them now.
Oh, okay.
I want the second plaque,
Damn.
the second diamond plaque.
Yeah. If we don't get 10 mil subs by November.
Don't say that. No. Just at some point.
At
some point.
It failed.
We quit.
Oh, but actually, if you remember, yeah, enjoyment of videos was down here, so we mean it.
Oh, okay.
Gen Z are
Gen
on
Z.
average funnier than millennials.
Depends on the joke. Depends on the type of humor. I don't think that. Why? When I'm recording. No, not when I'm sitting there watching fucking videos. You can call on fucking recording. Piss off, you fucking scam artists! God, trying to fucking record. Get this done in time. Fuck off! I'm hanging up. Fucking go. Alright. Gen Z or... No, it depends on the humor.
Skibbity
We're
woo.
never really gonna agree with that, right?
No, but they are. But all of our memes are
Your
Gen
humor's
Z.
just different.
Memes, Gen Z memes.
Bro thinks we're funnier.
What was it? Did they go? Did they go millennials, Gen Z?
They're not even Gen Z, by the way. They're like Gen Y or something, aren't they? It's like different.
Yeah, and Gen Z and millennials are so close. Like... It's like... I don't know. That's not a good question.
Oh, Generation A, aren't they? Gen Alpha.
No, that's
Alphas.
now.
Yeah, that's
There's-
the current
the one
gen.
in
Was there
between.
not in between? Is there
There
not
probably-
millennials,
there
Gen
was-
Z?
there
X,
was-
Y, and Z.
Well, it
yeah.
doesn't matter because Gen Z.
Anyway, basically, us, are we funnier or was the generation after us funnier? That's the question.
I think they're funny.
We had more.
Yeah.
We're washed.
Yeah, I think they are.
We had less limits on what we could be funny about.
This is
and
what I'm
then
saying.
it stopped.
We were
But if you go on
funnier.
TikTok,
But now not funnier.
TikTok,
were
there's
funnier.
no rules. TikTok, there's no rules about them. There's no.
Because some of the humor is quite stupid, right? And the majority of people on the planet are adults. You have to keep that in mind. So the majority of people consuming content, out of the whole majority of people, aren't kids, they're adults. So if that's the majority of people consuming content, and a lot of them find the content stupid, you could argue that as a whole world as a whole, like there's a lot of kids, but there's still more adults than kids because whatever. I don't want to get into it. Anyways, the point is that the majority of people consuming content are older. So if the majority of people find that younger humor stupid, then you could essentially say millennials are funnier. So I don't know. It just depends.
No line. There is no line.
Yeah.
So actually, they can be even funnier.
Is that just an age thing? Or is that TikTok using a platform as the
That's a
example?
platform that can't
I
control it.
think we were
control
funnier,
it.
but I think
Yeah.
we've had our time.
And if anything, we lean into the
Their stuff.
the newer humor.
We quote their
Yeah.
things,
Our prime or their prime?
What's Gen Z prime?
I don't know.
Give me an example, Gen
Yeah,
Z prime.
exactly.
funny.
It's too
It's them being funny. Our
early to
prime or them
tell.
now?
What's a prime Gen Z
I
moment?
don't know, Josh. I'm saying our prime or them now.
W is aura, skibbity.
It's sad when you say
Yeah,
it.
that's stupid. That stuff is fucking. It's old now. Where's the new stuff?
Get Vic touch skibbity toilet and see if he finds it funny.
See, I've watched Skibbity Toilet.
He's like, the fuck is going
Do you
on?
remember when JJ was asking everyone on the train if they knew what Skibbity Toilet was? And sadly, most people
Like,
on the
yeah.
train
I don't want to play your fake fucking game.
knew what Skibbity
He was like,
Toilet
nah,
was.
man, we're too old. But yeah,
dear.
sure, they're funnier.
2 more questions, please, Brev. I would like to confirm 2 more questions, Brev.
I'm not even sure Brev's funny anymore.
Gen Z are
Yeah.
funnier, man.
He's quitting Brev still. It's gone.
In a year, Big Wedge could be the biggest golf channel in the world.
No.
I think for speaking about it, I don't care about generations. Why do we have to put a label on everything? Whatever. Anyways, as far as millennials go, yes, but for golf as a whole, not in a year, I don't think. But yeah, it's like, why do we have to put a label on everything? Why can't things just exist? Whatever.
What do you judge it on?
Subs.
Subs.
We're not getting past
Everything
good
doesn't need a name.
and Bob the Sports and stuff.
Well, subs.
We'll be doing well,
yeah,
I
couple
imagine.
years.
We've got it's
I believe in
American
our
stuff,
source,
isn't it?
but not.
Yeah, you need to become American. You'd have to start clapping.
Like 2.8 mil,
Yeah. I
Every
believe in
time.
our source. I just believe in their source more.
275 or something, 276. Sorry now.
Subs are impossible to get on YouTube now.
No, not. We literally said, oh, can you subscribe, please? We've got loads.
If we get 10 mil subs, we'll drop a 1 hour, 2 hour Among Us video.
Oh,
That seems enticing for most people, but for me personally, not. It's too long. 2 hours? What am I watching Among Us like it's Lord of the Rings? Bruh. I'd much rather watch a movie or something if I'm sitting there for 2 hours.
Yeah,
not a compilation.
Yeah, that's not a compilation.
Yeah.
that's a good trade deal, actually.
Yeah.
We-
10 mil
I don't
subs.
know.
How long? How long we should?
2 hours.
Oh,
Like,
2
we
hours.
need
By
to
November.
renegotiate
That's
that.
inefficient.
Why is it November? What's this November thing you got going on?
How about
Most
if we
people
hit
might
10
be
mil
like,
subs, we'll
"Ooh,
drop you 2 1 hour?
But 2 hours of Among Us? They put out like a 3-hour one called the Among Us movie. It was like a compilation of a bunch. I haven't watched it. It's in my watch later, and every time I look at it, I'm like, 3 hours? No, 2 hours? Too long, bro. It's too long.
Or Among Us videos in November.
This bargaining tour is it's so poo.
Trade deal.
Just subscribe, please.
All
What
right.
was the question?
Big wedge. Big wedge.
You answered
Oh, yeah.
it. You answered it. All right, the final
course I-
question.
Why don't we do, if we get 10 mil subs by
November.
end of November, we'll do the advent calendar again.
No.
Oh, more
No.
time. Yeah, more time happening.
More time than
Ad
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
calendar.
He's panicking. He's got a lot of
For
traveling.
10 mil
He's
subs!
a DJ.
We'd have to start working on it.
We can lie.
He's a worldwide DJ. He's struggling.
I saw talk of how to scam the audience last time.
If we were American, we would be bigger than AMP.
We are big on AMP.
No.
American or bigger than AMP? I can't say because the Sidemen they basically own Europe, so. That'd be like a totally different timeline, so it's basically a non-existent question in this timeline. I can't even picture it. So.
No,
We are.
no, because look at AMP.
What you?
I'm saying.
looking at them.
You said,
Phantom.
are you just calling Phantom fat?
No, he's a very talented individual.
Yeah.
So I would say, like, if you look at like Kai, he's one of the most famous people
Next up.
in the world.
Name AMP members right now.
Duke,
Yeah. Name all.
Kai, Phantom, Agent.
It's better than I thought you'd do.
No, I need to get them.
Oh, there's the fifth member.
They.
Yes.
Yes, there is the fifth member.
That's what it's called.
Oh wait, I forgot Kai, right?
No, you said Kai.
No, you said Kai.
The fifth member.
Someone help me.
Oh, Chris.
Chris.
Chris next door.
Yeah. And the sixth member,
There's a sixth member.
Davis.
I never met Chris and David, so you know.
And
And
But anyway, the point I'm making is if on YouTube, yes,
it's
we
quite
would
a
be
big
bigger.
point you've made so far.
But in terms of being well known in America, I don't know. They're like very, very well known.
Yeah,
They're
hard
not
to
known for,
picture,
like,
it's hard to
quick clips.
picture.
Is completely
Would
different.
we though? Would we, or would we just be? Would
Yes,
we?
because that would be we put across our culture in the way that we.
Like,
I
I
would
can't even
argue
imagine
that
the Sidemen.
their brand is very much based around like the
it
live
would
streaming and
be.
those live moments which go mega
Like in
viral.
America.
If we were American, I don't
If
think
it
we
was
would be
the
live
Sidemen,
streaming in the
yeah,
same
yeah,
way that
yeah,
they
yeah.
do and
So
creating those huge moments.
If we're just doing Sidemen stuff, but
Yeah.
we're American,
I don't-
is the example.
I don't.
We would be bigger.
No, but we would have
because
done
of the
Sidemen stuff
platforms we have
differently,
could
yeah.
be larger because our humor is very British, so it can be very like trapped in.
I don't know, but
Where-
maybe that just doesn't run.
We
in
shouldn't have
America,
gone as
because why
viral as
doesn't
we
it
have
exist? Like, why aren't Dude Perfect? Are they
They are
bigger than?
massive.
They're not bigger than AMP though. I wouldn't
Dude
argue.
Perfect, I think an AMP.
Yeah.
Bigger sub count.
Yeah.
But in terms of
And globally, probably.
yeah.
It's one of the things about
we don't know the brand.
relevancy versus actual like well known.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
stand
AMP are more
corrected.
like Yeet. And, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
KSI. Wait, no, KSI.
You got this all twisted. What are we like? We're like Drake.
We're like Drake.
Fine. Okay,
We're not
I've
like
been
Drake. We're
persuaded.
Uh,
We're like Kendrick.
I'll go back. I'll go here upon being.
So we'd be bigger than AMP.
I think so.
I'm not convinced of it, but
Like in what context? Are we starting from the ground
Oh,
up?
is
or are
this
we
the
just,
last
like, chopping
question?
It was
over?
in it. We'd started from when we did, but we were American the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because our work rate on
Some
videos,
good talk.
because their streaming work
topics,
rate's nuts.
some
To be fair.
interesting
there we
discussion.
go. That was a corker at the end there. Wow.
Leave your answers in the comments. If you don't want to answer it, that's fine. But leave any discussion, any thoughts you have in the comments. Do you watch the Sidemen? Who's your favorite member? Let me know. And this was another play along where we watch a video, we play along with the Sidemen or members of the Sidemen or whoever, what other channels play like question games or quizzes, we might play along as well. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed. It's been Tavillion, and peace for now.